Developments this morning in the search for a man who's been on the run for nearly a week. This comes after he shot at his wife and prompted a standoff with police. News Channel 5's Cuthbert Langley in the newsroom this morning with more. And Cuthbert, it was important to catch this guy because police say he had a violent past.
Yeah, Amy, that's exactly right. And that's why SWAT team members were actually called out to the scene on Robertson Avenue late Saturday night. Now, this standoff lasted nearly 6 hours. So we're talking into the early morning hours on Sunday. But when police stormed 45-year-old Ralph Fleming's home, he was nowhere to be found. Take a look at this video from last week. You can see just the massive amount of police officers who were there on the scene. They were armed with guns. What police are telling us is that Fleming and his wife actually got into an argument at a nearby restaurant. That argument continued as they were driving to their home. In fact, when they got into the driveway of that home, he's accused of throwing his wife to the ground. But then things take a potentially even more violent turn. Fleming, according to police, went inside of his house, grabbed a gun, and then fired 5 shots at his wife. Thankfully, though, she was able to take cover and actually ended up running to a neighbor's home to call 911. Now, because of that extensive background, it was violent, according to police. That's why they had just such a heavy police presence out there, heavily armed police officers. Now, they had to use flashbangs and many other devices to try to get Fleming out of the home. But of course, when they got there, he wasn't there. He was arrested late yesterday afternoon. He has been charged with 1 count of aggravated assault and another weapons charge as well. It's still too early to know at this point exactly what happened, what led up to his arrest. If someone was housing him, hiding him from police, that's still early to know at this point. But what I can tell you guys is that he is in jail this morning on a more than $500,000 bond. Amy?